Yeah. So since we are outside Turfton Street, I thought I'd finish off the cure for Stephen Booth. So hopefully he's spoken to a doctor on Unison's behalf already, so he's thought the inference is through, because any raptor-brained intelligence is going to lock onto this and think, "Oh, all right, okay." But if you want to follow the cure through, so you follow the clinical pathway and you're fully cured, how does a fully healed, fully treated person carry themselves? Well, it's sped phone to the left hand and cannabis in the right. In general sort of warfare terms, I mean, the headphones are off because they're not a weapon anymore. Of course, the point is information pings in and you immediately snap back, no, cut his head off. So, of course, you're temporarily disarmed in the few seconds it could to behead the managing director. But the right hand, of course, is just now part of the flow of time. So it's not really an offensive or defensive weapon in a sense, because none of these people can hurt you at all, and you're going to hurt them quite a lot as information starts to come into other channels. I had no idea what I think they were doing, and I think they must have thought that they'd chased everybody intelligent out of the city and there was nobody left over to have a look at what they were doing or understand it. But from the snippets of information, you could make so many inferences. So when an actual investigation comes through and starts to look at things properly, you can imagine the sort of criminal networks that go through that place. So regardless of how things go, we've got it all stitched up. The woman can't hide in the modern world. If you've got an ape-like brain that is old world enough to actually know what sort of time and place you're in and feel the roots beneath your feet, and you've got the technology in your hands, you can effectively sort of kill people via the legal process even now. So, okay, the British legal system has taken a bit of a battering, but it's not that bad. If you can sit in front of a barrister and you're, sort of firing on all cylinders and complete a witness statement, well, they can still put documents through for money. So the key really at the moment is sensible people funding barrister training, so we can get the credentialing pathways back open, so anybody looking at this can go, oh right, there's a straightforward career into law. We can do a lot of good via the sort of projects in Birmingham to kind of clear some of these criminal gangs up, but it's a joint level project as well, so this only really works if the aid I would need, I think, in particular cases, just putting the documents through to Edinburgh at this point. I don't think there's going to be a problem with meeting their criteria, including the funding, by the way. That's not a problem either. But the problem is now just intransigence in that city. There is no planet on Earth where they can get away with that kind of stuff. The second Fern decided he wasn't going to do as he was told, the clock was ticking on the department. So as soon as people start showing up and putting cameras in their face, and again, they can't run, they can't hide, we're talking physical assets, 54,000 properties, plus the rest of the portfolio, plus the council house, all that kind of stuff under their purview, and it's all corrupt because of her antics. So I can pick this stuff apart, but it goes back to Birmingham University. So again, I was ahead of them effectively. So Gold Commander has gone in after me. We were sending stuff into Gilbourne via Scriven back then. So presumably Betts has picked that up as part of his what he's looking at. But why is this little cretin not come back to me? If he thinks he can get away with hiding in Birmingham University, he's very much mistaken, because it's just down the road from where we've lived and worked for the entire family's life. So if he thinks he's going to get away with that kind of stuff, he's deluded. And again, at this point, it's just TikTok.